Welcome back to LSDnews. My name is Greg, and this is...
This very sick Emily.
Moving along.
Moving along. Thanks, Greg.
Our first story is about Katy Perry getting married with Russell Brand. And what do you think about that?
First I want to say I think they're the perfect couple. Their personalities match up very well. And of course, being a Katy Perry and Russell Brand, they weren't going to have the ordinary wedding. And they got married in a preserve in India, right? An
Supposedly,
animal,
allegedly.
Preserve in India. Go ahead.
To me, the real question is, what's your over and under of how many years they're going to be together before they divorce? Is it going to be under 5 years or over 5 years?
I think they'll be married for 5 years.
That's a long time in Hollywood.
I know, but I think they're that couple that, doesn't care about what people says, and I think they're probably like one of the realest couples.
And because they invited you to their house?
Yeah.
Did you know this?
I've had lunch with them before.
Oh, please. I say a few years. I say the love is going to fizzle out.
No.
They'll be done. My opinion.
Moving on to the next story. Excuse me. So the next story is about how men who make less money in the relationship are more likely to cheat on their wives or girlfriends. So here's another study they did. I'm reading off the paper because my mind's kind of cloudy and I want to make sure you guys get all the facts correctly. So a study by Kristen Munch, a sociology PhD candidate at Cornell University, did a study on these guys ages 18 to 28 between the years of 2001 and 2007.
6 years.
6 years. And at the end of these 6 years, there were 3 questions that were asked, that they were surveyed. First question was, were they still in the relationship they were in the previous years? How many sexual partners had they had in the past year? Had they had sex with strangers in the past years? And so, the study shows that the men who made the less money were more likely to cheat and, yes, not be in the relationship with them.
See, I'm not disputing the numbers, but what I'm saying is, I guess if you look at it in terms of like a spectrum, the guys that are high up there making money and the guys that are below here feeling like they're not measuring up to the women, I think in either corner or either end of the spectrum, both sides are cheating just as much, you know what I mean? This guy feels entitled, he's going to go get some. This guy over here feels like, I have to prove something, so I'm going to be doing some extra side pieces. And I feel like it probably just averages out to about the same.
But the study...
Because remember, all of it's all about stroking the ego. That's all it is. From each end of the spectrum, it's all about stroking the guy's ego. That's why the cheating happens, or that's why they do whatever they do.
So from the study, they did show that men who made less money were more likely to cheat. They surveyed guys who made more money, guys who made less money, guys who were married, guys who were just boyfriend and girlfriend and just living together. On to our last story. So allegedly, this is from the Inquirer, Morgan Freeman, well, he is divorcing his wife.
His second wife.
But they said allegedly he's divorcing his second wife to marry his step-granddaughter.
Who is 27 to his, 72?
Yeah, so, if he is going to do it, it's pretty gross. But I want to say that the reason he's divorcing his wife now is because he was cheating with multiple women, and his step-granddaughter is one of those women that he was cheating with.
All allegedly, of course.
Right.
But I think it, I do think it's nasty. But these Hollywood types, they consider themselves high up there. They consider themselves another plane where they're not held down to the same rules as us.
I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you have. That's disgusting. That is so gross. I don't understand how a man can do that.
She's not blood relative.
Ew, her title, the step-granddaughter.
Obviously, he doesn't give a damn about his ex-wife.
I mean, obviously, if he's gonna cheat on her, no one that cheats on someone cares about who they're cheating on. But that's disgusting.
Come on, these older guys, they, for some reason, they want to live vicariously, or they want like the fountain of youth, and it just makes them feel real good.
When they're inside a young
It's the truth. And I guess to him, I guess it's like one of the young girls that pulled him in.
What, do you think it's because she reminded him of his wife?
That could be the case.
That's so gross. That's so disgusting.
Some guys have done mothers and daughters and granddaughters.
Ew.
So this guy's a scumbag if this is true.
Yeah, and this is all like allegedly.
But hey, he's a big boy. He can do whatever he wants.